Thursday night, South Jersey General here. Weather's cool today, cloudy all day, cloudy last 2 days. Not doing much. Just picking up grandkids from school. The whole family, their family's been off. Oh, someone come to see me. Oh, always do this. Oh, where you going? Where you going? Chili in the bowl. Want some chili? Chili. Cats don't get in there. The dog now. You want to get down now? You were crawling at my leg. Cats are so finicky. Anyway, Thursday night, February 2026, the Thursday after Valentine's. Valentine's the 14th, 15th, 16th. So today's 19th, February 19th, Thursday. Look it up. Head gets cool. House is 68, 67, 68. I just don't want to blind you. Don't want to blind you. So, how about that? Still blinding. There. Normal looking. Got homemade chili. And great value for tortilla chip. Snack size. Turn on the computer. What do I see? Oh. Ooh. What's going on? I know there's somebody screaming there. Somebody else holding the chin. Kevin O'Leary. Mr. Wonderful. And this is Anthony Cumia. Ant goes off on immigration. Resigned from Congress. This leaked about Omar. Now it's too late for the dead. Nothing ever happens. Someone's telling me, they always tell you to resign. She did make a lot of money in a short time. She must be a genius. Like the rest of them. Mr. Wonderful. Nate the lawyer. Cars are being repoed. Defund the police disaster. Their police cars are being repoed. I haven't heard that one. They're repossessing police cars. I don't know what city. But right there, they're looking at sheriff. I don't know who he is, but the page is Nate the lawyer. Anyway, a head shaver does work pretty good in my head. As you've seen, keeping it shiny. They even have a brush. It's way we make the head shine and mirror remain in the vase. That was a song from The Wizard of Oz. So what was I looking at before I shut it off? Oh, Philly Captain spending the day with the Philly Fanatic. I think it's a casino they built down by I almost call it the Vet. Down by the ballpark and the football. I guess the hockey's down there too, hockey and basketball. So all four arenas are down that way. So I built a casino 5 years ago. All right, see if we can find anything else rip-roaring in the news. Poland Nightmare. It's over there. Do I need any more light? Oh, I'm changing the hue. Oh, I like that one, right? There we go. I sit at an angle. So I bring you up, bring it down. Could bring it down a little. No, too much. Anyway, chili and chips on a Thursday night. Chili and chips on a cool Thursday night. San Francisco has a problem. The Woodward, Oklahoma wildfires. Oh, there's wildfires in Oklahoma? There's them defecting. I would think the voters, I mean. All you can eat Amish seafood. Amish buffet. That'd be up in land something there in Pennsylvania. Amish country. And use this on your brother-in-law. 5 steps. 1 million fake silver coins coming out of China. Millions of fake Chinese silver. Chinese silver is fake. Would you think China would cheat? FCC chief saying something. Muslims furious over harem dogs. Sharia will dominate the world, they're saying. But they're pissed at something. It's a Thai Oran, the travel in Clat. Emergency flight, Prince Harry. Everyone wants him out. One of them getting arrested. I thought I heard one of those princes got arrested. Or one of the headlines said he was. But I go look, Brandex production on this page. So what are we saying?
After a career working for major energy companies, I decided to look into coal.
Who's saying that?
And I realized there was a better way.
They're redesigning coal. Because emergency flight. Prince Harry returns to UK after Palace's strip order. So this is that what? Yeah, I heard they were doing something like that. That is good. Hope they didn't destroy the stuff. The British news guy. I forget his name, but it's a Brandex production here. But he was on CNN for a while, I believe. Left. So this is him talking. You recognize the voice.
What I'm about to tell you is absolutely extraordinary, and frankly, it's been a long time coming. Prince Harry has reportedly boarded an emergency flight back to the United Kingdom. Now you might think, oh, how lovely, a family reunion. Wrong. This isn't some touching homecoming.
Is Prince Harry the one that gave up his princehood? I don't remember. He's one married to that. She was an actress in one show or something.
This is a desperate man making a last-ditch attempt to save his royal identity before his brother, Prince William, strips it away completely. And let me tell you something. William is
so Harry is the one that left.
Right to do it. I've been saying this for years. While everyone else was tiptoeing around Harry and that woman he married, making excuses,
that woman.
talking about mental health and compassion, I was saying enough is enough. They made their choice. They wanted out. They trashed the family.
Might be that wrong. I can get a drink. Anyway, I got a new cup and a doily. Walmart, 50% off in the Valentine row. Since everything was moved, I don't know what the price was, but it was half off. Kind of neat, has the leather around it. And the coaster, I call it a doily. The coaster, like a leather also. But let's get back. Anyway, kings and queens in England. I never got it. Didn't get it. Doesn't matter. But when Harry and his American wife, the movie star from one TV show, I think, said they wanted out. They wanted to live normal or whatever. But they didn't let go completely. But now it's, I think they're saying, William is saying, Harry, I may cut you off.
Family on Oprah. They wrote poison pen books. They did Netflix documentaries. And now they want to keep the titles? Give me a break. The palace isn't rolling out the red carpet this time. They're preparing to strip Harry and Meghan of their royal titles once and for all. Not next year, not eventually, now. And it's not King Charles making this happen, because Charles, bless him, is too soft, too compassionate, too willing to forgive. No, this is Prince William's doing. William, who has watched his brother betray everything the monarchy stands for. William, who saw his wife Catherine suffer under the stress of their lives. William, who understands that sometimes, to save the institution, you have to cut off the diseased limb. And let's be brutally honest, Harry and Meghan
is a diseased limb.
Toxic. They're not just embarrassing, they're actively damaging. Every interview, every podcast, every jam jar with a Duchess title on it chips away at the monarchy's credibility. So what's really happening behind those palace walls? Why did Harry rush back now? And is it already too late? Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will shock you. But more importantly, it will vindicate
We're going to be shocked.
Who's been saying what I've been saying.
Harry wants back in the kingdomship.
Master plan, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. King Charles's health. And I'm going to be frank with you, because the palace PR machine doesn't want you to know.
King Chucky not being well.
King Charles is dying. There, I said it. The king has terminal cancer. Not cancer that's being treated. Not cancer that's improving. Terminal. And the stress of recent events, particularly the Epstein file releases, implicating his brother Andrew, has made everything significantly worse. Lady Colin Campbell, and say what you want about her, but she has sources inside the palace, revealed this week that a senior royal family member told her directly the king is in much worse health and much worse shape than he appears to be. All of this has had a devastating effect upon his health. Think about that. The man waited his entire life to become king, 73 years, and now, just when he finally has the crown, he's battling terminal cancer while his family implodes
King
around
Charles.
him. His brother Andrew is
I
mired
really
in
like
one of
him.
the most disgusting scandals in royal history. His son Harry has betrayed him publicly, repeatedly. And Meghan Markle is out in California building a Hollywood empire
Markle.
using the royal title the late Queen specifically told her not to commercialize. The stress is killing him, literally. And here's what makes me absolutely furious. Harry knows this. He knows his father is gravely ill. He knows every attack, every interview, every stunt with Meghan adds to that stress. And yet, he continues. That's not just disloyal. That's cruel. It's vindictive. It's unforgivable. Remember when Catherine,
Very good
Princess of
chili.
Wales, was
Food
diagnosed
made
with
great
cancer?
chili.
Prince William believes, and he said as much to people close to him.
So Harry trying to keep back in because his dad's going to die soon. That means William will probably be the new king, because the king's brother is in some stuff. Let's see what else we got here. We have Forbes has breaking news. New York City GOP Council doing something. Zoran Madami tax ultimatum is a threat to soak the middle class. New York City's middle class is going to be soaked by the communist, socialist, Muslim mayor. I mean, he might have lied. Another one lied. And the carpetbagger is on a trip, I guess. Screwed up his airline thing. So we go down to Doug in Exile. We just got the confirmation. There's a done deal somewhere. Is it live? Doug in Exile right now. At 6:46 p.m. Suppose he's live. So if you, I won't be online by then. So whatever. Doug was live though. Graham Stephan, America's 38 trillion finance. We are 38 trillion in debt. I don't think so. I think we're a lot more in debt than 38 trillion. Cut back your spending. They could freeze everything, probably 5 years. That 38 trillion probably gone. Be out of debt. Freeze employees. If you got a couple 100,000 employees in the federal government, stop it. Stop at 200,000. That's it. No more. If you retire, we don't fill the spot because most spots don't really need it. Anyway, freeze the spending. Don't spend nothing, no matter what, something has to be cut. Congress people, you may have to lower your staff. Senator, same thing, lower your staff. I remember there was a senator woman in Maine back in the 80s. Margaret Chase Smith, was it? It was just her and her husband or something like that. Her husband first, he died, and she became senator afterward. Something like that, but she only had a couple people. But anyway, so Olympic star. Sorry. He said he's sorry for saying some stuff. Did I say bad stuff about America? America sent me here to get the American flag, but now I'm going to fly a different flag and different things. So America bad. Then don't go. You hate your country. Don't go there with the flag in the Olympics. History changed. Italy just did something to. Italy did something. There's the only guy with an Italy flag on his face. Says no, and it's two Muslims screaming at him. So history, Italy did something with their immigrants, and they aren't happy. I-80 closed in Syria. Snowstorm forces 180 in Syria, Sierra Madre, Sierra something. So, and Nevada. Sierra. If I say it more and more, I'm going to get it wrong. So you want to hear it? Snowstorm. I-80's closed. At California somewhere.
Have you heard about Pop-On Roofing? We need 50
Roofing.
homeowners in your area to trial this radically simple new roofing service.
Somebody turned on the snow faucet, the snow hose or something like that, and it's just like continuing to come down. And in fact, Mike, just within the last half hour, we were told by a chain installer that they are now closing Interstate 80 at Applegate and not allowing any vehicles past this location where we are.
Applegate
we are at
is.
Applegate, around 2,000 feet in elevation. And if you look in the distance with me, you can see a CHP vehicle the off-ramp here at Applegate. And then when you follow the cars that are being diverted off at this location, they're going up the off-ramp And then they're
I'm
in
against
some
California.
cases turning around and going back westbound. So that is a good indicator to us that it is.
All right, so Pacific Coast producers. Then can't see. I don't want to keep on looking. Shutdown is happening. Oh, cars aren't stone. Another avalanche. Avalanches on the highways. Highway 50. And trying to read it because my Placerville, some Placerville, probably up in California again. Another deadly avalanche. Nevada, Sierra Nevadas. The Sierra Nevadas. They're in Nevada, I'm guessing. Bad snow there. Hope we don't get it because this Sunday we're supposed to get snow. That could be a good weather report right now, too. South Jersey, in the area. 3 days ago, it was, you're all gonna die again. Remember the storm 3 weeks ago? Well, you're gonna die again. It's coming Sunday. 11 to 12 inches. Could be a foot or more everywhere else. But you're gonna get it. And then the day after that was, we should get in 2 or 3 inches. Maybe the storm tracked differently. And then the day after that was, yeah, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it again. Maybe only 6 inches, 7. So only half of you are gonna die. Not live no more, or whatever word you're allowed to use on this. So anyway, today, 2 to 3 inches, Sunday night. So, where else am I going here? 2 storms. Hey, look. I do want more chili. Anyway, so another 2 storms are coming out of the west. Who else is going on? I didn't bite my tongue. Somebody in Queens, New York, talking about the new mayor. So he didn't bite his tongue. Everything went blue. Stonehenge. Stonehenge has a mystery. We were lied to about Stonehenge. Washington State Dems put a 10% tax on millionaires. Millionaires. Aren't most of the Congress people millionaires? Another round of snow hits southern states. Snow, local mountains. Fractured fairy tales. I just saw a guy in a movie from 1935 who does the voiceover for Fractured Fairy Tales. So he was back in the movie 1935. Chicago Bears release and people are pissed. Black and white sports. Burst of heavy snow arrives Friday. That's tomorrow for somebody, so where are they at? Saranac Lake? Saranac, so you know where's Saranac? Probably out Illinois, Wisconsin. Something like that, I guess. Heavy snowfall on Lake Tahoe. Deal reveals why silver prices will. Suppose they're going to climb again. They made it up to silver made it to 120 an ounce. Dropped down to 70 a couple days later. And has been holding around that. But the pros are saying silver's going to shoot up eventually within a short year, $300. That's just the talk. There's more silver out there paper-wise than they ever dug out of the earth. So don't deal in paper silver. Portland, Oregon, an economic meltdown. Here's why Canada can't build its own. This stops at own. So still stuff going in Canada. Here's a carpetbagger again. Wall Street Journal. New mayor in New York. It's up in taxes. Clean Laugh Club. Marriage Mashed Potatoes. And Joe somebody. We just got the confirmation. The deal is done. What Florida looked like before all the people came. I mean, it's the 70s. In the mid-70s, Route 95 wasn't even finished going through Georgia. I know I went down the road, it was closed. Sent you back in the old back route where all fireworks are being sold and cheap cigarettes. Where you bought your fireworks and a mile down the road, they were illegal in the next county. So you got a fine and it took all your fireworks and gave it back to the store. Did it all over. That's the story. Monstrous snow. I don't know who's getting it, but there's a monstrous snow coming. Storm delivers much needed snow. LA. That's CBS LA anyways. They needed it. Water-wise, I would guess. Yeah. The real reason, Whistling Diesel. The iced coffee hour. That's the page. But somebody got totally effed. Failed city. Buffalo is paying for its past. Deserted Buffalo, they're saying. Petticoat Junction. There you go. Plowable snow coming to Boston. Now it's plowable. 2 inches. So right now they're pushing on the snowstorms. Inside the Camel factory. Camel cigarettes. Tracking winter storm Friday. See here. What are they saying? 4 to 7 inches now. Change it. Joan Crawford's early prison. Joan Crawford? Prison. Winter storm brings snow and outage. Beggars Canyon. Star Wars Beggars Canyon. Star Wars Lost Legends. I did see this. They did a Luke Skywalker thing, going back to try to find some stuff that helps with the laser wands there. The lightsaber. Wasn't that bad. Don't take much entertainment with things like that. Oh,
Lemon Insurance can save you thousands of dollars a year at the vet, which you can use to cover other pet-related costs.
I gotta skip. So, Star Wars, Beggar Canyon. A Luke Skywalker fan film. Star Wars Lost Legends is the name of the page. So, he found some stuff about where to find the crystals that help the lightsaber. And he knows Beggar's Canyon. He knows that. So, 28 minutes. That's enough. Enough talking about nothing. There's R2-D2. Silence, Truth, Drama. Oh, yeah, it's like the King and Queen stuff again. The Return of Dave and Greg. Stormtrooper Vlogs. Slavery exhibit installed. They're putting the slavery exhibit back at the president's house in Philadelphia by Independence Mall and stuff. They went and ripped it all off the wall. We're celebrating 250 years. You don't want people to know we had slaves. Nobody knows that. Don't take down the slavery stuff. Make them think we were a free country. I make haste. Joke. Funny. Everybody knows. Even the people coming from all over the world. They visit America for 250 years. Know we had slaves. Everybody had slaves. Indians had slaves. Slaves from Africa had slaves. The Italians had slaves. Muslims all over the world had slaves. Chinese had slaves. Russians had slaves. Ukrainians had slaves. South America, they had slaves. Everybody did. So ripping down the sign ain't gonna cover it up. So actually, and the blog on that, right? So Philadelphia, Liberty Bell, and Independence Hall area, and President's House down there. They're putting the slavery signs back up. There was other signs too. It wasn't just about slavery, but they're putting them back. Hurrah, hurrah. This vlog is over. Didn't stop.